Hey, Michael, you always say these games are about yourselves more so than the other team. Did you feel like this was kind of a mindset game and that if you approached it the right way, it would yield the result you guys were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, for me, all I've been pounding every day, Mike, has been when we defend, we win. I mean, it's like I told our players after the game, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's so true. And after that first quarter where we didn't defend, 31 points, they shot over 50 from the field. After that, our defense was terrific. Then close of the first, start of the second, we went on a 15-0 run. And I thought the bench was really good tonight. But our guys, our biggest challenge has been closing games. And we've had leads, we've blown, we haven't closed some nights. And tonight I thought we put forth a really good effort. And that was great to see. 58-41 rebounding margin, that's an incredible number. And 18 offensive rebounds for 32 points. That had a lot to do with the win tonight. Obviously, our big guys, Paul Millsap, 12 boards, Nikola, 12 boards, to Michael, 8 boards, and Isaiah, 7. And that's what you want from your big. So this was a real quality home win against a division opponent.
Go to Todd Romero.
Hey, Coach, you take a look at to expand upon that run you had. I think it was the minute 18 mark. You were down 31-25, and then to the 5:52 mark. I think it was like a 21-7 run. It seemed like the bench picked up the starters a little bit right there. Everybody was in plus territory, and then the starters came back and picked up on them.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I thought our bench gave us quality minutes tonight. And I left Nikola in the game late into the first. He was playing so well. They didn't have many answers for him down there. But from Michael, PJ, Monte, Facu, and Isaiah, they were terrific. And to your point, the end of that first quarter was key. And the 8-0 run allowed us to tie it up. PJ got fouled on a 3-point shot at the end. And then more importantly, we opened up that second quarter on another run. And that kind of set the tone moving forward. And again, I mean, we held them to 21 points in the second and 22 points in the third quarter. So that was great to see. I challenged our guys. We were up 19. They cut it to, I think, 14, called a timeout, and told our guys, this has been who we've been all season long. We get up, we build a lead, we get lackadaisical, and we give the game back. Let's not do that again. Let's find a way to close this game out. And our guys responded. So that was good to see.
We'll go to TJ McBride.
Hey, Coach. For years, you've gotten questions about what motivates Nikola to score the basketball. And this season, it really seems like he's taken that initiative more than he has in years past. Is this just him recognizing the moment and what is needed? Or has there been anything that has potentially changed in his approach to the game?
Yeah, I locked him in my office one day, and I beat him with a pillowcase filled with soda cans and said, you got to score more. You know how he is, TJ. He's a great player. He's playing at an MVP level. He goes out there tonight, 27, 12, and 6. Only 1 turnover, to your pregame question regarding him taking care of it. And early on, they were playing him one-on-one. And sometimes I get frustrated because I don't think we give him the ball enough, especially when he's being guarded one-on-one. And then I thought we had some great possessions in that third quarter, start of the fourth, and they were double teaming. And Nikola's seen every possible double team, and so have we as a team. We spaced the floor correctly, and he's so willing to find the open man, and we had great possessions against the double team. So he's always going to take what the defense gives him, but he is being a lot more aggressive, which is what we need from him.
We'll go to Katie Wingy.
Coach, I want you to walk us through what you were thinking, both when you saw the Facu between the legs, backwards pass to Monte in transition, and then on Bull's final dunk there. And then the second part to that is when the bench goes as crazy as it does, supporting those guys who might not get a whole lot of minutes, what does that mean for this group?
So that's a 4-part question. If I can remember all of them, I'm going to try and get it, Katie, all right?
I'm trying to get my money's worth, Coach. I only get one.
Hey, I don't blame you. I'm with you. All right, let's start off with the Facu play. Amazing play. Not surprised because I've seen Facu make that pass quite often, whether before he got here in Denver or just even in our gym yesterday, as some of the young guys are playing competitive basketball. He has a flair for the game. And as I told him when he got here, I said, listen, don't try to be something you're not. Be you, Facu. And that's an example of Facu being Facu. Bo's dunk. I mean, not many guys are 7'2" with a 7'9" wingspan that can bring the ball up, make a dribble move, and finish the way he finished. I'll throw another play in there that got a rise out of our bench. When JaMychal Green put on his N1 mixtape move and got to the basket for a layup, and the bench went crazy. And to sum up this State of the Nation address, Katie Wingy, it means a lot when you see your bench getting in the game, because that is just an opportunity for them to show how selfless we are individually and collectively. Some guys who are about themselves, they don't celebrate when a player makes a play. But you can see our starters, our second unit, up off the bench, celebrating, supporting. And I had guys, telling me, hey, man, let's get Marcus in the game. Let's get this guy in the game. They're all pulling for each other, which is a great thing to see. We're 7-7. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do, but I like this team a lot. They have a competitive spirit. They have gelled really quickly, considering you brought in 7 new players, and we're getting closer and closer. We've had some tough losses. Bounces haven't gone our way, but hopefully, I think we're 6-3 in our last 9 games, and I feel like we're getting back to closer to the team that I believe we can be.
All right, we have time for one more. We're going to end with Harrison Wind.
And Michael, with the bench, I think it was like over a week ago, you were just saying, I've got to trust that group more, and they just continue to progress and keep trending upward. If you could pinpoint one thing about them, just what's kind of flipped? Is it just their comfortability, the confidence they're playing with?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say just one thing, Harrison, because I think confidence is a big part of it. I think if I stop trusting them, and if I just say, hey, I'm going to play Jamal and Nikola and these guys, all the starters, 40 minutes a night, well, that's hard for them to feel confident and go out there and play at a high level. I think once after that Dallas game, we went out east. I made it a point of emphasis for myself to make sure I played those guys together, to get on-court minutes, to build that chemistry. You got to remember, Isaiah, JaMychal, and Facu are brand new. PJ was a two-way player last year, and Monte's been our rock-solid bench guy for a few seasons now. So every opportunity they get, I think they're getting better and better and better. The second part of that is I think, Monte Morris, has been phenomenal for us in all areas: scoring, playmaking, defense, running his team, taking what the defense is giving him. PJ Dozier's been playing at a high level. You go back to training camp when I said PJ was our early MVP. JaMychal Green, I mean, just as a man out there. Isaiah plays so hard. I just got to tell Isaiah to calm down a little bit. He gets so overexcited and he gets so tired so quickly. Once he kind of settles down, that guy is a workhorse, and he fits really well with that second unit. So, hey, we haven't figured it all out yet. We're going on a road trip coming up that's going to be a hell of a challenge. 9 days, 5 games. So we'll try to continue to figure out on the road. The last thing I'll say before we end this show, I hope tomorrow is not a crazy day in this state, in our country. Hopefully there's a peaceful transition of power. I told all of our players, come in, get tested, and go the hell home. Stay off the streets, because we all know that tomorrow there could be some craziness all around this nation. And hopefully, we can keep everybody safe as we enter a new presidency. So with that, I hope you guys remain safe as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.